Okay, a couple of things. Now it's just save Shion and all of Dana. Did that open anything? Okay, so a couple of things. The first thing, very Symphonia-esque. You know, they want to bring... They don't learn this until the super late game, but later in Symphonia, they reveal that they want to bring Tetheala and Silverant together. So that's very Symphonia-esque. Second of all, so the Great Spirit wants to, like, merge the worlds. That just kind of... Honestly, that kind of makes the, it kind of lowers the impact of fighting the final villain. I mean, I already was losing hope with the final villain anyway, but... I don't know. That kind of lessens the, impact a bit, not gonna lie. The second part could have been better. Again, it's not the plot itself, it's just like the whole way of events. Like that whole like, oh, bringing the world together, that should have came just a tad bit earlier, I feel. But whatever, we're gonna watch the skit, and I don't know if we're almost done with this place, but we'll find out.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danon and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Okay. Yeah, this is very Symphonia-esque. Because in Symphonia, the worlds, like, feed off each other for mana, and they're, like, linked. They're, like, separated, and they, like, fight for mana. Very, very Symphonia right now. What I do to Dohalim? Change his outfit? Why, does Dohalim look bad? My boy Dohalim can never look bad. Assuming that's what you're referring to. I just changed his outfit. The purple looks pretty good, I think. I like the purple. But to each their own. By the way, I didn't answer that. I saw that sooner, Raptor. There was cutscenes. I didn't answer that question because there was cutscenes. I did see that message during the whole Rimwell thing.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Bad idea? Oh, wow. I forgot I have no CP. Guess what? I have to rely on life bottles. I hope I'm at the end because I'm, like, running out of items. His hair? His hair doesn't look that bad. I did change it, but his hair doesn't even look that different. It looks different, obviously, but, like, it doesn't look that bad. You're out of your mind, Raptor. His hair doesn't look that bad. It looks fine.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that...
I don't even remember what hairstyle did I even have before. I don't remember. If I knew which hairstyle I had before, I can compare it. Maybe I could see it, but no, I don't even remember what hairstyle I had. Even if the other one was better, it doesn't look that bad. It looks fine. Plus, Dohalim can't look bad. He looks good in everything. Thank you for the Omega Elixir. The point is, Dohalim looks good no matter what he wears and no matter what his hairstyle is, so that ends this discussion. What is this? Oh, it's a dragon.
Perhaps now isn't
I really don't.
Yeah, well, you know, as I said, Dohalim looks fine no matter what he wears. End of discussion. He looks amazing. Plus, the hair isn't, like, drawing that much attention. I'm barely paying attention to his hair. I'm paying attention more to his outfit, if anything. This is not to say this is the best hairstyle. I could probably find a better hairstyle, but who cares at the end of the day? It's a hairstyle. Either way, it doesn't matter. The hair is, like, not the thing I'm looking at the most. Unless the hair looks abysmally bad. There are some hairstyles that are like, yeah, they draw too much attention, but this one does not. I'm hoping we're at the end. Because I'm noticing what's happening. In the beginning, we had an area layout that looked similar to this. So I'm kind of hoping that this shows... So I'm kind of hoping this is the end, because it's like inverse of what we did in the beginning. If we get to the final boss in the next like 20 minutes or so, I'd say finishing the game is possible. It's going to require going over 4 hours, but that's fine. Assuming I don't lose to the final boss, which I might not, unless it's like annoying, but who knows. You never know until you get to a final boss. Can you stop being in the air, please? I'm in a soaring light spear. Oh, guess what? Coming high. Please give me my blazing pillar. Thank you. Oh, it's Scarlet Inferno. I care and you should too? Well, too bad. I don't care. What are you going to do about that, Raptor? I do not care. Honestly. If I'm feeling it in the post-game, I will change it. Not because you told me to, because I want to. And I change outfits occasionally. I will do it then. But I will not do it now. I just put him in this. He's at least going to stay in this until the final boss. And the ending. And maybe if in the post-game I'm feeling something different, then I will change it. That's just how I play Tales of games. I change outfits really often. Not really often, like occasionally.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no.
I'm honestly gonna skip battles now.
Any of my delicious dinners.
Please leave me alone, lizard. If you catch me, I'm running. There's no way I could skip you. Okay. Well, thank goodness this game has running, unlike Scarlet Nexus. That already gives this game points. I mean, this game is so much better than Scarlet Nexus. Again, Scarlet Nexus isn't bad. I say this every time because people think I hate Scarlet Nexus. I just think Scarlet Nexus was missed potential. And really just dragged in the halfway latter part of the game. Had a decent start, but then after that, it like fell apart. Tales of Arise is like so much better. Like they're barely on the same spectrum. Even the combat in Scarlet Nexus was like, it was good, but Scarlet Nexus had a lot of, in the later game, it got a little like, been there, done that. At least this game has some stuff to keep it fresh with arts and stuff. Plus, you could play as any character, like, the SASs were cool, but they didn't really mix up the gameplay all that much later on. It made boss fights interesting, but even then, there weren't that many boss fights. I'm honestly gonna skip. Oh wow, I have to fight you guys. Like, nah, I don't have the CP for this, and I don't want to have to go through all of this again. I'm sorry, we fought a lot. We got like 10 level ups here. Plus, there's a post game. I'll be sure to level up there too. Is this not anything? Oh no, it's up there, not there. Alright. Give me my red verbena. I'm gonna have to pass you guys as well.
Won't forgive you. Let's cut our losses.
Plus, we got tons of Gigants to defeat, and Gigants are going to give us lots of XP as well. We should get level 60 in no time. Oh, wow, okay. Just keep spawning enemies.
It's courteous, aren't you?
I appreciate they gave me at least one fast travel, but this place could have benefited from more fast travels. I think. It's a nitpick, though. This is a bit ridiculous. Because if I go back, then I'm not going to be able to come straight back here, which is why you could say, oh, go back for items, it's no big deal. Yeah, that's true. But also, I would have to catch up to here again. So, you know.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of it all emanating from them.
Oh my goodness, what on earth? It doesn't even look like we're that close to finishing. Are they gonna make me fight like 6 mini bosses?
Insignificant. Is there that much point getting rid of it?
I don't know if we're gonna finish the game today. I have a feeling we're like over 1 hour from finishing, just getting to the final boss. Plus, it sucks that I can't fast travel, but like... This is really the only fast travel point? Let me test something. I don't think I'm gonna finish the game today, if this is the case. Like, just getting to the final boss will take 1 hour, and the final boss and ending will take at least 1 hour and 20 minutes. So that's already like a 6-hour stream, which I do not have the time for. Time nor the energy for. So we're probably not gonna finish. I want to see if I can like travel there again.
If only we could have flown with the wind to
I doubt it, but man.
get here faster.
Oh hey, that brings me there. Okay. No, never mind. I can't use it though. I would assume I have to beat those mini bosses, then get this fast travel point. We're gonna fight these mini bosses, and that'll be a day, I think. That'll be it for today, I think, is how we're gonna do this. Well, like, I'm out of items. I don't think I have the energy to fight mini bosses. Yeah, this is really, lame. I literally have no orange gels. Let's just try one. Once you beat these, you unlock the fastest travel point. That's all good, but like, I have to get past the mini bosses. Well, like, might as well try one. Definitely going on normal. A lot of people complained about the length of it and the mini bosses existing. Yeah, like... Yeah, like, I can agree with that. Sword Dancer! From other Tales of games. Oh my goodness. Okay, he doesn't have that much HP. I think we'll be able to win. But, yeah, like, I wouldn't care about the length. If they added more fast travel, like, at least another fast travel point right here, then I'd be fine with it. But, like, the fact that you don't get a fast travel point before this, I can see this is kind of a flaw, I think, in this otherwise perfect game. I might be able to beat some of these, if not all of them. They don't have too much health. This is still really annoying, though. Like, the length is fine. I don't really care about the length. Nocturne had a long final dungeon, and I didn't care that much then. But, like, this is a bit ridiculous. Having, like, this little fast travel... At least Nocturne had terminals. This game had one fast travel point. So far. Which, thank goodness I have one, but I feel like before these mini-bosses, there should be another. By the way, it's really cool that we're fighting Sword Dancer. Did not expect to see him in this game. That's amazing. Alright, at least they are mini-bosses. Oh, goodbye. It does suck that if I go back, I'm gonna have to travel. And there's so many enemies, like, getting here. So even if I do leave and have to travel it again, I would have to pass all the enemies. You, can't skip some of the enemies. Alright, well, Dohalim's dead. There's nothing I can do.